Hey, how's everybody doing? I discovered something online and it really surprised me how much a catch can kit costs for, I believe it's a 2013 Cadillac ATS with the 2.0 turbocharged intercooled engine. And that you went from 2013 all the way to 2018, which is what my Cadillac is, a 2018 Cadillac ATS. And I was really shocked when I was looking online, and the catch can kits are more than $400. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. It's just a can and some hose. So what I did is I set up my own, because the factory has these three places right here. 1, 2, 3, and it goes to 1 right here. So what I did is I cut mine here, the factory one there, and I got some ZZP hose like this on eBay. I found some ZZP, hose that's designed for vacuum or catch cans, and I got it for like $13 for each one of these, and I only used one of those, so I got that for $13. And on eBay I got this kind of quality catch can, and I got that for another less than $20. And of course I bought some hose clamps for a couple dollars. And I retained the stock line right here that used to go from here to here. Because all this blow-by right here used to go here and then attach to this and go right in the air cleaner, basically the intake tube going to the turbo. So all the oil mist would go into your turbocharger's compressor inlet, which you don't want. So all I did is I made it simple. Instead of all this oil blow-by going into my intake tube, I basically followed the tube, cut it, attached this ZZP oil catch can line, which I just found by itself on eBay, and I attached it to the inlet side of the catch can, and then took the factory one. This factory line used to go to here. Well, I removed the clamp and I took the line and turned it this way and cut this piece that was a fitting, and then I attached the rest of this hose to here with a hose clamp, and then I used a bracket to mount it to where my air intake box is. I like to use safety wire. That's me. After all my military years, I like to use safety wire to hold things in place, which is stainless steel lockwire. They use it with aircraft. So I use that to hold it in place, and it stays put, Stays put, doesn't wiggle around, and it's simple to the point. Now they have this other part right here. Well, the factory one doesn't look too bad because it goes right into here, which I believe it's the compressor part of the turbo, so it's pushing some air into here, and then it recycles the air and then sucks it into the intake. Well, now mine sucks into the catch can, and then from the catch can the air goes to the intake, so it's no longer oil mist. The oil mist gets caught in the oil catch can, and then I can empty it by unscrewing it every once in a while. And so now I don't get no oil blow-by in my intake tube. I just did a simple catch can kit, and it cost me a total of maybe $40 instead of the $400 which these kits are costing. So I saved some money, so I'm just showing you guys how to save some money. I'll also show some pictures of the before in this video, and I will show some before pictures, and I'll put the picture and show where I cut. And here's the finished product. I still retain the factory hookups for the cam breathers and crank breathers. And then I just went from the factory line and cut it and attached the ZZP line to it. And I put that into the catch can. And then the factory tube, which used to be attached to here, I turned it around and had it go to the out part of the catch can. So oil misty stuff goes in, sticks in the catch can and solidifies, and just air goes into the intake tube instead of before where it would be, I'd find oil inside here. When I take the air cleaner off to clean it, I'd find an oil puddle down here. Well, now that oil misting doesn't collect down here anymore because it all gets caught in the catch can. So it solved my problem, and I did it on a $40 budget. So I figured I'd share it with everybody that has a Cadillac ATS and has a hard time spending $400 for a catch can kit, when I just went straight to the point. You know, where the factory went, I just took it one step further. Instead of the factory going to the intake tube, which it did from the factory, I went from where the factory went to my oil catch can, and then from there to the factory part in the intake. So only air gets there, not oil mist anymore. So I hope you like this video, and please subscribe to Mad Boosting and like and all that good stuff, and share with your friends. I need some more views and some more subscribers, so hey, I hope you like this Mad Boosting.